black hole, cold, lost and upside down. Faces swirling past me, all my memories rolling vastly. Cold, lost beneath the ground. All done by my own hand, I allow my feelings to become sand. Oh, if you're gonna cut me down, better do it quickly now. Now you can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong. This is not forever. Folks changing like the weather. Cold, wet, and all around. Toxic people being severed, like leaves falling in September. Cold, wet, and on the ground. You can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong.
What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Blue Games. We're back for another Infinite Flight Daily live stream. We're back, and for today's motivation, the quote is, "Forget the mistake, but never forget the lesson." And I think that's perfect for me for this week with our whole Infinite Flight Global Most Dangerous Airport Tour. A lot of people who were here with me yesterday, I did actually crash. I did fail to land aircraft at one of the most dangerous airports in the world because mistakes were made. That's for sure. But I'm going to forget the mistakes, but I will remember the lessons that they taught me as far as how I am supposed to approach the runway, especially when it's a short runway, how not to stall, all those types of things, you know what I'm saying? So, and not just in flying, but you know, as usual, every quote applies to every aspect in life. You know, don't worry, don't get stuck on the anxiety of the mistake that you actually made, but remember the lesson that you learned from it. Take what you can take from it and keep moving forward, because you don't want to be stuck in the past. I talked about a few days ago about holding on to baggage. Well, your mistakes are baggage, but you can learn something. You can take something from that baggage. I'm not saying just let go of your past completely. You need to remember it. You're not going to ever forget some of the mistakes and some of the things that people have done to you. You're never going to forget some of the things that maybe you've even done, the stupid things you've done, but you can still move on. You can still keep moving on with life. Make sure you make the best of life and make the best no matter what the mistakes are. Make the best of what you have right now. Don't always worry about, oh man, well he has this, he has that, but what if I didn't do this? Maybe I would be here so far in life. Well, don't worry about that. Work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? Work with where you are right now. There's so much you can do with what you have right now. What are you not taking advantage of that you have the ability? What are the tools that you have at your fingertips right now that you could use to make a difference, to go towards your goal, whatever that may be? What tools do you have right now that you can use that can catapult you into your future in a positive way, in a great way? So that's the quote of the day today. So welcome back. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm really excited to be back today again with the Most Dangerous Airport Tour. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, as already you guys know, Yesterday was very eventful. I'm hoping that today is not the same. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to jump onto this screen real quick as I switch over. I hope you guys are having a great morning. Well, it's morning here. For some of you guys, maybe evening. But for me, it is morning. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into the aircraft right now. And I'm kind of tired. Well, I'm not going to say tired. I just, just woke up. I went to bed pretty late. I had a really late meeting last night. So, but I think we're going to be all good. I am awake enough to make this happen. So hold on, just give me a second. I'm trying to get some things set up. I don't know where. Okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for right there. And then we'll go ahead and read the chat up, because why not? All right, looking good, looking good. Welcome everybody watching on YouTube, and also welcome everybody watching on Twitch. Glad to have you guys with us today. I'm glad you came back. I mean, yesterday I almost killed you guys. So I'm glad you came back for another ride on the Blue Arrow Global Airline. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Today I'm flying solo. I do not have Finding Passion with me today, so it's just going to be me. Today we're going to be headed back into the Cessna 208 Caravan. Let's go ahead and get rid of this screen right here, and then we'll just get straight to it. Just like that. Boom. All right, so right now we're basically somewhere south of Saint Martin. Our final airport destination is going to be Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet. Now, this is, again, one of the most dangerous airports in the world. And it's going to be a challenge for me. Maybe not for you guys, because yesterday you guys were showing off. Yesterday you guys were showing off. You showed up in A380s and A320s and massive airplanes, which honestly was a little annoying. But, I mean, you were there. I'm still glad for you guys to be here and supporting the channel and stuff. But I would like to, be a little bit more legit about these flights. I don't want this to get out of hand. Yesterday was kind of chaos and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So I know one thing is for a fact. I believe that right there is our island. Yes, it is. And so obviously we're way too high. So let's go ahead and descend down like 3,000, maybe even 2,000 feet. I didn't spawn in the air, but I took off about 10 minutes ago. I'm just kind of getting myself a little head start because yesterday it was just so freaking crowded that I couldn't really make a real legit approach, and so I want to make a real legit approach. So I tried to get out here early as possible. We'll also slow our speed down. Now the thing about this runway, let's go ahead and turn off. Let's go ahead and tune out that. The thing about this airport is, from a distance, it looks like it's pretty straightforward. The only challenge, hold on. Alright, so the only challenge really about this airport is the fact that there is just a massive hill right in front of the runway, and you may see it. If I end up doing a go around or something like that, you'll definitely see it. But what makes it even a bigger challenge than that is the fact that Infinite Flight does not even actually model. Well, okay, it does model the hill, but the issue is, let's go ahead and take this by hand. We'll calibrate, and I'll do that too, because we need to get down a little faster. The issue is, how do I? It's gonna be pretty obvious once we get there. Basically, it's some type of visual thing that Infinite Flight did. I don't know. You'll see this problem at different airports, and I don't know if I can really explain it. But as we get close to the airport, I will show you what I'm talking about. And again, guys, as usual, this is a extremely small airport, so do not spawn at the destination airport. And if you do land, just please stay out of the way. There's not a lot of room. It's a very small place where only propeller planes usually land at. So there's not going to be a lot of room for a lot of crazy stuff happening there. So that's another reason why I want to get out here early before it got crazy. I mean, honestly, yesterday flying at Courchevel felt like I was flying on the training server the way everybody was acting. So hoping that everybody does look better today. But right now, as we're looking out, we can sorta look at the runway. Also, I want to point this one other thing out. We could obviously land at the opposite side of the runway, but the other side of the runway would be too easy. It's easy. I mean, there's nothing special about the other side. I mean, it's a nice view. It's a nice view from both sides, but from the other side of the runway, there's really nothing special. So I definitely recommend us landing on runway 10, I believe it is. And also 10 is more of the iconic way to go, as far as like if you ever look this airport up on Google or on YouTube, you know, if you see real life pilots landing here, you'll see them doing some pretty crazy landings onto runway 10. So, and obviously, as usual, please you know, maintain visual separation of each other as usual. It's like, I know we're on expert server, and I thought that yesterday, you know, that would not be an issue, but it was. So hey, I learned too. As I'm doing these streams, I am definitely learning what can and can't be controlled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have any power over who's in here, who flies with me, really. So I have to do my best to, you know, because I'm trying to keep the quality up. I don't want people in here just doing crazy stuff and doing, you know, whatever. So anyways, so we need to focus on this approach. We are just a little bit low. So, but following this little glide slope icon thing is not really going to help us too much today, because again, if we actually fly the glide slope, it will actually crash us directly into the mountain. So let's go ahead and let me show you what I'm talking about. So if we look real close right now, we can see the entire runway strip right now. But the issue is this mountain right here in front of, right here, it's actually in front. So right now, I don't know why, but infinite flight is allowing us to see through the mountain. All right, we're actually right now, the mountain is in front of it. Because right now we should actually not be able to see the airport at all, because this mountain right here. So for whatever reason, again, infinite flight is allowing us to see the runway and the whole airport through the mountain. So we actually have to get over the mountain first and then make our landing. All right, so a lot of you guys, just to warn you, when you're on your approach, a lot of you guys, you may try to just fly the usual like type of approach where you kind of fly the glide slope in, you fly straight to the, you know, the beginning of the runway or whatever. Well, you're gonna crash right into a mountain if you decide to do that. So be aware of this. I don't know if you guys can really, I don't know if I'm really showing you this well, but it's like a little like line where the top of the mountain is. We need to get over that in order to get to the thing. The thing is, I need to make sure that, like I said in the motivational quote, I have to learn from my lessons from yesterday. What did I make the biggest mistake on yesterday? It was speeding, over speeding. If you need to, feel free to do a flyover, because I know some people may have never flown to this airport before, and a good idea to do sometimes whenever you're flying to a new airport is to do a flyover it first to get an idea, to scope it out, and then go back, you know, jump in the pattern, and then, you know, go ahead and do your landing. So it looks like that's what Sean NG is doing right now. He's just flying over the airport. So Laura is very tweety lately. But all right, so we're gonna give this a try. And again, do not land on the other side of the runway. Is that what he's trying to do? I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's just turning. I'm not sure. He's in a citation. I thought he was in a Cessna. I mean, a Caravan. So, all right. So my goal right now is my main focus is to get myself over this mountain without stalling. But I also want to be pretty close to stalling, because I want to be able to drop the aircraft very quickly onto the runway when we get over the mountain. So I'm gonna try to just keep the nose above this mountain right here. Not this big one, but the little one right in front of it. Because like when we get to it, you'll see what I mean. You'll see that. Let's go ahead and start adding some flaps. We'll go flaps. Actually, we'll go flaps full. We'll go 80. And we have a 737-700 behind us, of course. Yesterday, you guys proved me wrong for sure. I was, you know, I didn't believe that you guys could land like the type of aircraft that you landed there. So you proved me wrong. But people in here trying to show off, but it's all good. All right, here we go. So if you look, this mountain right here, yeah. All right, let's go. We'll go all the way down to 60. Is that gonna be too slow? It might be too slow. It's probably gonna be too slow. So we need to get over this mountain, and I feel like we're gonna stall. Come on, baby, you can do it. You can do it, Caravan. You can do it. All right, we're pretty good as far as being lined up. All right, there is the runway right there. All right, thank you for that subscription. I have to look at your name in a second. All right. Oh, we need to get down. Oh, we need to get down. Are we gonna stop in time? Are we gonna stop in time? Are we gonna stop in time? There we are. We're down. Oh no, we didn't make it. Oh, we didn't make it. All right, going around. I used that little hill as a ramp. I didn't get slowed down in time. All right, let's take a look outside so you guys can see what the runway looks like from behind us. You see what I'm saying right there? Look at that. Look at that huge drop right there. So, oh god, I think we just stalled. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna do it again. We did not die. That is good. That is good. We did not die. The problem is I really want to get this like on the first couple tries because now this airport is about to become extremely busy with everybody else who's joined. If you zoom out on the map, we see like 20 aircraft all the way in, all the way on the way in to land on runway 10. So now we got to fall back into traffic and sequence ourselves in again. We'll go to about 2,000. And we'll basically enter into a left downwind. There we go. Alright, let's lock my heading right there. I will go ahead and tune into the frequency for... Oh, by the way, the airport name is St. Bart. I never mentioned that. Report position, we're on the left downwind. Runway 10.
St. Barthélemy Unicum. Blue 116.
Alright, let's take a view outside and I have autopilot on. We can actually look. Yeah, so it's like that massive drop right there. Looks like Sean G made it on his first try. Pretty good. Good job to you. Thank you, Gamer44, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blu Arrow Global family. Alright, so we got Blue 115 right there in the caravan. Let's take a look at where everybody's at. Is it possible we could get in front of this guy? Maybe. Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can get in. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get in right in front of him.
St. Barthélemy Unicum is using runway 10.
Go flaps 20.
Left traffic.
I don't know. We're gonna see if we can turn the left base right in front of him. Not sure how fast he's going.
Blue 116 is on left base. Runway 10.
But in real life, what's crazy about this airport is that right now the scenery is all right. It's not that great. Can the KC-10 please get off the runway? It's basically on the approach. They fly like an extremely low approach over like streets, like public streets and stuff, which is the reason this is one of the most dangerous airports in the world because of that right there.
St. Barthélemy Unicum.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're already going too fast.
Runway 10.
We should have learned from this already, but as you can see, like you can actually see through. Like there's a mountain right in front of here, but you can see through
St. Barthélemy Unicum. Kilo Charlie 1
the
is
runway.
taking off runway
I mean through
10,
the mountain, which is not
remaining
okay.
in the pattern. St. Barthélemy Unicum. Alpha Bravo 12 is on final. Runway 10.
Again, guys, please do not spawn at this airport. Like, what are you doing, Casey? Alright, we might actually get it this time. I don't know. We're still going about the same speed we were going last time. Oh, hard. Oh, God, I did it again. Alright, well, we bounced it and we're back in the air.
Runway 10.
We bounced it and we're already in the air. Alright, back in the pattern. Flaps of 10. I wish that we could kind of like see more of the stuff that's around this airport that makes it more dangerous, but right now it's just that little mountain and that little hump right there is about it. Alright, we're actually going to stay at about 1,000 this time. Alright, we're on flying a crosswind. We'll make our left base. Not base, I'm sorry. We'll make our left downwind turn again for runway 10.
St. Barthélemy Unicum. Blue 116 is on left downwind. Runway 10. St. Barthélemy Unicum.
Is everybody making it already? Looks like everybody's
X-ray
making it.
Sierra is clear of all runways.
For the most
Saint
part.
Barthélemy
We turned too
Unicum.
much.
Alpha Bravo 12 is
Too
on
much,
left
too much.
downwind. Runway 10.
I think it's what is the heading going to be flying for my
Sierra Tango
downwind?
Alpha Romeo
Probably like
Lima
28,
Echo
yeah,
Yankee is on
280.
final. Runway 10.
All right, we'll fall in here after Starley and before this guy.
St. Barthélemy Unicum. Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar. Going around.
All right, there's Starley, so we'll go ahead and fall in behind him. Looks like one Baba is also going around. All right, so we'll go ahead and make our turn for our left base.
Foxtrot Lima Oscar is overhead at 400 feet. Inbound for
Runway 10.
landing. Will make left traffic for
Jump back in the
runway
cockpit,
10.
and I gotta stop. Like,
Barthélemy
I gotta
Unicum.
figure out how
116 is on
to
left base.
quickly press
Runway
buttons
10.
without swiping the screen and like messing my
St.
whole camera up
Barthélemy
on
Unicum.
approach, which is a horrible
25
thing to
Echo X-ray
do.
Yankee is on final. Runway 10.
All right, let's see. Landing lights. That's something I never even turned on. Didn't even realize that.
St. Barthélemy
go.
Unicum. Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is on left downwind.
All right, so we
Runway
keep.
10.
We want to be a lot slower. And I'm gonna go ahead and take over the altitude also. Let's try 70 this time. I think the last time we did, what was it, 80 or something like that? Right now we're at 80 right now. Well, I'm gonna put some trim. Not that much, not that
St.
much.
Barthélemy
Let's do
Unicum.
10.
Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is on left base. Runway 10.
See, like right there, I'm trying to like press the power, and oh my god, it's doing to me again. All right, speed off, power. All right, cool. I might have to just keep my hand on the power so that way I can control it without having to worry about that. So let's try that. All right, we're gonna attempt to do 70 knots. We want to clear the mountain. All right, a little bit more power. Let's keep it. All right, 65. Looks like there are aircraft on the runway, but there's really nothing we can do about it because they're not going to move. All right, and kill the power. Center. Keep my hand on the power. Hit the brakes, and there we go. Come on, put it down. Reverse the rest. Are we bouncing? Yeah, we're bouncing. That's why I was like, what the heck? All right, reversing it. Nice. that was easy. Once I got the speed right, it was basically extremely easy. All right, let's not park on the runway. And we made it on was that the third try? That was a whole lot better than how it went yesterday for me. I kind of want to do it again. I kind of want to do it again. Alright, so there's not really much. We're just going to have to taxi onto the grass to get out of the way. Matter of fact, let's watch some of these. Who hasn't made it yet? We'll watch. That's like Deflo just made it. He's good. Yeah, he made it. He didn't even use half of the runway. It's like when you're down here, it looks like so easy. It's like, oh, look at all this runway down here. But when you're in the air, if you're too high, like me, if you're going too fast, you're like, yeah, runway runs out real quick.
St. Barthélemy Unicum. Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is clear of all runways.
Some people are saying to start trying to take off from 2.8. That shouldn't be too hard, right? I want to see. I think somebody's going to try taking off 2.8. Starley got on the first track. Congrats on that, man. Man, look at all these grade 4s now. I'm glad. I'm happy for you guys. I don't remember all of you guys being grade 4, so congrats on your new grade 4. Congrats on your new grade 4s. All right, well, I mean, that was a whole lot faster than I was expecting. How about we continue to another one? There's actually another one in the Caribbean. It's not very far. We can make it here in our current aircraft. Let me go find it. We'll fly out there. We'll fly to the shortest runway in the world. Yes, it is the shortest runway in the world, and I believe it's TNCS. Let me see. Let me take a look at the schedule. Is it TNCS? Let's see. Yep, that's it. All right, that's where we're going. We'll take off. Hold on. So we'll knock out 2 airports in this one. That means I need to add an additional at the end of the week. All right, we'll taxi to. So you guys want a taxi from 28 or 10? You guys sound like you want a taxi to 10. Now look at this. Look at this. So hold on. Oh crap. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Well, I can't see it now. But if you look out there, you can see American 56. You can see his aircraft through the mountain. Infinite flight. That's something you probably should fix. We should not be able to see, anybody through a mountain or a runway or anything like that. I feel like this would have been harder if we couldn't see the runway, possibly. Who knows? But anyways, I guess I'll just go ahead and take off runway 10, and we'll get out of here and we'll head to the shortest runway in the world. Officially the shortest runway in the world. Almost wing clipped. So what? Announced taxi to runway 10.
Blue 116. Taxiing to runway 10.
The shortest runway in the world is called Saba Island, by the way.
St. Barthélemy.
It's gonna be Tango November
Sierra
Charlie.
Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee. Taxiing to runway 10.
Mike, TNCS, yeah, TNCS is what it is.
Echo X-ray Yankee.
We'll go flaps 10 for takeoff. It's not gonna be a long flight. Probably take us about 8 minutes to get there. If you're in a citation like he is, it's not taking any time at all. Also, watch out for the runway though. Still, we do have another aircraft coming in. I don't know. Looks like he's in a A319. And is Starley trying to take off, or is I don't know. So we'll hold short here. Hold short runway 10. And did I create my flight plan? Yeah, that's basically, it's going to be a straight VFR flight. I mean, there's not much to it. We want to land on... I don't remember. Which runway did I say I wanted to land on? Darn. ICAO is TNCS. Alright, we'll get in the air and we'll decide. We'll let Starley go ahead of us since he's already on the runway. We do have Air China 420. How far out is he? He is 3 miles out, so we can probably fit 1 more aircraft. Actually, him and me. Maybe the 2 of us can make it out here before he gets on the ground. Departing to the south. He's departing. I'm going to line up.
Departing east. St. Barthélemy Unicum. Blue 116 is taking off runway 10.
Land lights, strobe lights are already on.
Departing south.
Flaps are set for takeoff. Full throttle. We're rolling.
St. Barthélemy Unicum. Alpha Bravo 12 is taking off.
Oh no, why are you on the runway, bro? What are you doing? Dead. Alright, we'll just fly this baby by hand the whole way. How about that? How about that? I may have to do a flyby because I can't remember what runway I wanted to land on. When I was making this tour, I kind of went and scoped out all the different airports. We'll do flaps up to just kind of look at what side of the runway do I want to land on, which side is more challenging, what do I think is gonna be more fun. I'll go ahead and bang to the right. Yeah, Electro, I definitely lost a wing and my life on that takeoff. So I remember coming out here and I think it was runway 30. I think it was runway 30. And again, guys, if I see somebody spawn there, do not spawn there. Please do not spawn there. I don't care if you're trying to get a head start, just don't spawn there. This airport is even smaller than this one we just left from. It's the shortest runway in the world, which means it's probably one of the smallest airports in the world in general. So there's no room. I mean, unless you're gonna be parking in the grass, which I don't even know if there is grass to park on. It's like a very tiny little island called Saba. And yeah. Good morning, Aviator Illen. I think that's it right there. Is it? Yeah, that's the island right there. Cool. I can already see it. I love Global. I love Infinite Flight Global. Ever since Global came out, we can actually see, pretty far distances and stuff like that. We lock our heading. We'll probably stay at about 3,000. Oh God. Which way are we going? We'll stay at 4,000. No, we'll do 3,000.
Delta 2568 is
it's because we're right there.
Oh,
do it again.
Departing south.
Okay, yeah, chill out. All right, cool. We don't need to go very fast either, so we'll keep it about 130. I'm not in the rush to get there. All right, so take a look. The winds, there's no weather. This is one of those little uncontrolled airports. Whoever's on the runway, please leave as soon as possible. And again, do not spawn there. There's plenty of airports around it that you could spawn at. Just don't spawn there if you don't make it. This approach is pretty straightforward though. It's just a very short runway, and so I mean you guys have been doing perfectly fine on all these other places with barely using any runway. So I think that's gonna be easy for most of you to land at. So I'm not concerned about that at all. I'm more just concerned that I'm gonna be able to land it and make sure that I get my speed down. Me trying to work on my speed control is the most important thing as far as my landing on these types of. There's a weird noise in the background. Yeah, Zachary, we know you're there. I was saying not to spawn there. Unless you're just I mean, if you're just there watching, then okay, that's cool. But don't spawn there. What is that noise? I hear it now. I hear it now, guys. So I'm trying to listen back to myself as I'm talking. It's like a little staticky sound or something like that. So I gotta find out what that is and how to get rid of it, because I don't know what it is. Oh wow, you were doing an overnight flight and ended up in the Indian Ocean. Yeah, that happens. That happens. All right, let's take a look at the map. Let's try it for. I think it's 12. 30 is possible for sure. I think 30 may be the more challenging side, if I remember. No, I really don't remember. Oh no. 30 is the easier side. 12 is the more challenging side, because 12 is kind of like. The runway 12 is sort of like where we just came from, where there's like a big kind of like a mountain right in front of the runway, what makes it tough not only to see the runway, but you have to kind of go a little bit higher in order to make it. So runway 30 is more just kind of like a straight shot right over the ocean. So but I don't want people landing on both sides. Let's do 30 first, and if 30 goes smoothly, we can try 12. How about that? How about that? I think that's a good idea. So since 30 is right there, we need to go ahead and start turning to our left and make basically a right base. See, can I see the runway yet? Nope, can't see it. What is that noise? Seriously. And good job, by the way, on that last landing and approach on you guys doing okay with spacing, at least around me. I don't know how it was with everybody else, but at least around me, spacing was not too bad. Except for that very last, I turned too much. Except for that very last takeoff. Other than that, everything went pretty good. Alright, so TNCS is on our right there. We're running runway 30. Tune out of them. See, we can tune in the Saba. Report position a right base. Runway 12. And again, guys, now we all are like flying at the same time, so we're not all gonna be able to land, obviously, at the same time. And even if we land, we still have to back taxi and get off the runway for the next person. So I'm going for runway 30. I wish, and I know that Infinite Flight's working on it, but I wish that they would, you would actually be able to see the geography. So, for example, like we see that this airport is here, but it doesn't show that there's an island here or anything. Like all I see is a little airport dot. So I don't know if the island's to the right of it, if the island's to the left. I know it's on the edge of the island, but I just don't know which side of the island it's on.
Saba Unicum, Alpha Bravo 12 is 12 nautical miles to the east at 2,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make right traffic for runway 30.
Alright, so Starley says he looked at Google Earth. The more difficult side is 12. That's what I thought. I'm still gonna do 30 for now, just to make sure that I'm all right with that. And then if I make that, if it's real easy for me personally, then I'll go ahead and do 12. Got Starley out there We got Air China and an A319 right ahead of us. A few people. Deflo out there in a two-way caravan. What's going on, Sid Hart 905? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good.
Going around.
Check, 1, 2. I'm checking the mic real quick because that sound is annoying. What is that?
Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 30.
What is that? Sounds like there's a bug in my mic. That's what it sounds like. What's weird is that my setup is exactly the same as it was yesterday, so I gotta find out where the connection problem is happening. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can actually find it while streaming.
Inbound for landing. Will make right traffic for runway 30.
Alright, let's focus on this approach. I apologize, guys, for the annoying bug sound in the background. I'm going to get that fixed as soon as possible. Let's see, where are we now? Alright, we're still a ways from where we want to be. Yeah, just so many people landing at the same time.
Runway 30.
Zachary said he crashed. It's really hard. Well, we'll see what everybody else thinks.
Saba Unicum.
What's going on, Edita? I'm not gonna say your name, sorry.
2,500 feet. Inbound for touch and goes. Will make straight in for runway 30.
Thank you, Christopher. And thank you guys, as usual, for your patience again. As most of you know, I have been changing what I've been using in the stream and stuff like that, which has been causing other issues. So, but sometimes you gotta make things worse to get just a little bit better. So I'm gonna continue to do my best to make the stream better, so that you guys have less distractions like weird bug sounds in the audio. So we got some mixed reviews right now. Some people are saying it's very easy to land here. Some people are saying it's hard. So I think it depends on you. You know, it depends on you. For example, for me it may be hard. For you, maybe it's not. So just because it's easy for you doesn't mean it's easy for everyone. I don't know how this is gonna go for me. Hopefully it's easy. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than we just did. It took me less tries to land at St. Bart, where we just came from. I believe that's the airport right there off our right wing. Let's see if we can zoom in far enough to actually see it. Yeah, that's it right there, right on the edge of the mountain, on the right side. That's the airport. It's a short little strip. I can't remember how many feet it is. Let's go take a look at that. And guys, as soon as you land, you're gonna have to get off the runway ASAP because there's a ton of aircraft coming up behind you. Alright, runway is 1,316 feet, which apparently is, again, the shortest runway in the world. Elevation is 103 feet.
Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 30. Saba Unicum. Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee is on final. Runway 30. Saba Unicum. November 782X Ray Sierra.
I wonder if I go in, if it's my mic, or if I unplug my mic and plug it back in, I wonder if that would work. Alright, making our right turn basically for our final airport position. Turning final runway 12. No, we're turning final runway 30. 30. Oh well, everybody knows what I'm talking about. They know. They know. It is a very short runway. Thank you for that subscription, Matthew Keller. Matthias, when will I be playing training server? I pray to God not anytime soon. Because I'll be playing training server if I start slowing down. We need to slow down because this is a very short runway. We're going to 80 off the bat. We'll go flaps 10. I'll go ahead and take control of the altitude.
Foxtrot Echo Lima
That's the
India
runway right
X-ray
there.
1 is 11 nautical miles to the east at 2,600 feet.
Captain Wambaba said he
Landing.
overshot
Will
and
make more
crashed.
Traffic for runway 30.
That's not good. I don't like it. It doesn't sound good. I don't like that. I mean, you guys were the ones yesterday that were like doing these amazing landings in like 737s and crazy stuff, and now you're telling me you're crashing here, and this is the easy side. This is the easy side of the island. So that's not what I want to hear, because if it's hard for you, then it's probably going to be hard for me. The mountain at the end claimed 2 lives. So by the way, there is, if you don't make it, it's kind of like it's kind of like yesterday, where we flew yesterday, where if you don't stop in time, there is a mountain to stop you at the end. So the runway is extremely short, and there's a huge cliff on the other side that will stop you if you don't. So you have to get that thing stopped before you get to the end of the runway, or it's over. It is over. There's also a tailwind that's also gonna help with, you know, making it harder for us to stop. So far 2 lives have been claimed by the mountain at the end. Let's see who else makes it or who doesn't. I think, is it Air Berlin? Is he landing, or who is that? I can't tell who's ahead of us. We do have a plane behind me. The citation Shining G. Please give me some space. Let's see. Yeah, we got Air Berlin's on the final. It's Super Jet. And we have a citation behind me. Who, I mean, he's actually probably going fast enough to just go ahead and pass me, because he's in the citation. He can't go as slow as I can go. At least I don't think he can. Zachary was the first death. Uh-oh, a third pilot has been claimed by Saba Island. That's what that's what I'm gonna say. Third pilot has been claimed by Saba Island. There's a landing strip. There's a landing strip, and there's Air Berlin going in for a landing. What is he flying? He's in a Caravan also. Now we're gonna be number 3. Sean NG just passed us. 4th. There's a 4th death already. Man. Oh my, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Everybody definitely prays for impact. Seatbelt signs are on for sure, because everybody else is dying ahead of us. All these people who are supposed to be better at landing than me are not making it. I don't think a go around will be possible here. Either there's mountain, or you fall into the ocean before you stall. I'm gonna do my best to go as slow as possible, see if we can get down to 70 without stalling. Right now we're low.
Saba Unicum.
Alright, close this. We have a 17 knot tailwind with us right now. Which, oh, a 5th life has been claimed. I don't know who it was. I kind of wish it was like GTA, where it says this person died. So far the tips, the advice I've been giving is go as slow as possible. So right now I'm going just about 70 knots. I'm trying to hold the nose up. We got 10% trim. I think we can go a little bit slower. Let's try 65. Ooh, I am nervous. Wasted. Somebody else just got wasted. Who was it? A 5th life has been claimed. 5. Saba has claimed 5 lives. Oh man, don't stall though. Don't stall though. Do not stall. We need a little bit of lift. I need to make it. Starlight says it's not difficult. Has you landed yet? Has anybody actually made it? Is there any good news? Uh-oh, RIP Cessna. Well, I just saw the citation disappear too, so I'm pretty sure he died. Yep, there's a 6th life has been claimed. Alright, we're gonna put the brakes on now. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Alright, we gotta do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Aim for the beginning of the runway. There's not a lot of runway. Come on, we can do it. Killing it. And we're down. Okay. Reverse thrust. We made it. Oh, we made it. We freaking made it. Are you serious? That's amazing. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Woo! We made it. Saba did not claim us on the first try. On the first try. I'm so excited. And we didn't even use most of the runway. We didn't even use most of the runway. You know what that means, though? You know what that means, though. Oh crap. Just let's put that throttle down so we don't end up taxiing off of the mountain out there. Whew. All right, who's next? Who's landing next? Anybody behind me? We got one more guy behind me. Oh, wait, no, he's dead. Are you dead, or are you just on the ground somehow? Is everybody here? Did we all either make it or not make it? Okay. Well, since there's nobody else to land, actually, there's one more person, but he's way out there. Death flow. So let's go ahead and do 12. Let's do runway 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and try runway 12. We'll do let's do right pattern. Wait, let me see. Hold on. No, left pattern. So we'll take off runway 12 and do left pattern, and then we'll all do our same approach. And again, as you can see, what the issue is right there. There's that mountain right there, which is gonna kind of make it, you know, a little bit more challenging. But let's go ahead and do runway 12. That was crazy. Yeah, look at the end of runway 12. Seriously though, look at that. It's almost impossible to land on that side. It is almost impossible to land on that side, but I know it is possible to do it. I mean, we didn't use all the runway. We just have to make sure that we keep that same speed on approach this time too. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and change my flaps to takeoff, and it's gonna be pretty impossible to not taxi through each other right now. So this is gonna be a little not legit for a little while as we get off the ground. But let's go ahead and at least be civilized and at least wait for people to get off of, you know, the runway and off the ground. So I'm gonna hold short behind Chris Weaver right here. I refuse to call you what your call sign is, sir. And we'll wait. And again, left traffic, runway 12, all right, guys? Left traffic.
Runway 30. Saba Unicum, Sierra Tango Alfa Romeo.
Alright, we're gonna set the camera up like right here.
Runway 12, remaining in the pattern. Saba Unicum, Delta Echo Foxtrot.
Because I want to see this.
Runway 30.
The A318 looks huge compared to all of our planes. Did you land that here? Or are you just trying to take off in that thing? Or are you just like an Airbus lover who's like, yeah, I want to fly Airbuses all the time? One at a time, guys. One at a time. Left pattern, Starly. Left pattern. Right pattern would take us around the mountain, which we could do. But I'd rather do left pattern so that we can see each other. 65 knots really did work, Noodle Gamer. 65 knots was perfect on this approach with the tailwind. Starly went right pattern. Yeah, left pattern, guys. But yeah, 65 worked perfectly. I was a little worried because I feel like we were right on the edge of stalling. Right on the edge of stalling. And I thought that we might stall before we make it to the end of the runway and then die, but we made it all right. So, Saba runway 30 has claimed 6 lives, I believe. Was it 6? 6 lives. All right, I guess we're taking off in 2s. So I'll go with Chris. It seems like everybody's going in 2s. So I'll just follow him if he's gonna go.
Saba Unicum. Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is on final.
I don't know. Does anybody have proof that he landed at A318 on runway 30, or did he just spawn on runway 30? Because I didn't personally see him land at A318 here. If he did, then bravo. But I personally did not see you land that. But if anybody in the chat who was here when he landed, can anybody say that he landed that here? It's still flaps 20 because it's a very short takeoff. Got you, J Blake Vlogs. I will go flaps 20 on takeoff. Alright, we'll just get off to the right here, so give him some space. We already got Captain Wombaba turning left base, it looks like.
Saba Unicum, Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is on final, runway 30.
Alright, let's see. Looks like somebody else. Oh, Deflo is landing. Did he make it? He did make it. I didn't even know he was on the final. My bad. My bad. He kind of landed in the grass, but hey, he made it. He did not die. Congrats. Congratulations. Alright, land lights are on, strobe lights are on. And who the heck is that? What are you doing, sir? Somebody got very impatient right there. Decided to taxi off the side of the runway. Okay. That's very that's a grade 2 move right there. I expect more from grade 4 people. Nice, very nice lift. Very nice lift. We got 15 knots of wind right there too, by the way. Alright, left traffic. We'll probably keep it around 90. That's been alright as far as
Saba Unicum, Alpha Bravo 12 is 2 nautical miles to the northwest
holding my
at
altitude and
600
stuff.
feet. Inbound for landing. We'll make
Go turn the map back on so we can see where we are in reference to everyone else. Flying our crosswind leg now.
Saba Unicum, Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar.
Probably climb up to about 1,000.
Saba Unicum, Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo
There we go, that
Yankee
works.
is 4 nautical miles to the
We'll
northwest.
basically
at
follow
700
behind
feet.
Chris Weaver
Inbound
right
for
here.
landing. We'll make straight in for runway 12. Saba Unicum, Alpha Bravo 12 is on final. Runway 12.
This is such a cool little island though, right? Like it's a really cool island. Like if the runway was longer, I would definitely fly here more often. But it's a very short runway. Has anybody landed yet? I see. Let's see. Where'd everybody go? Oh, okay, there's Chris Weaver right there. We'll make our left turn. Probably gonna be like 300, I assume. Go ahead and report position. Left downwind for runway 3. No, it's 12. I keep pressing the wrong one. Oh well, they know what I'm talking about. No, Dex is down there chilling. He's watching. He didn't actually die. He just went down there to watch. He's good. Thank you, Noodle Game.
We'll make right traffic for runway 12. Saba Unicum.
Hakai Hadi says he could land at A320, but he can't prove it because he's not grade 3. That sucks. But those violations will hurt you. Seriously. Let's see how the pattern's looking right now. Eric is way out there. Chris Weaver's way out here. I'm a lot shorter, so I might end up joining in earlier than those guys. Let's see how that pans out. But I might just continue on left. I might continue on downwind until these two guys get where they need to be. So we'll see. Right now we're only going 90 knots. Going pretty slow. I like to, whenever I do my patterns, I like to be close enough to be able to see the runway. If you guys could keep track of how many lives are claimed from runway 12. I want to see if it's higher. Oh, runway 12 claims its first. Little Brad's file says runway 12 claims its first live. Oh man. Oh man. Lucky, we are this is in the Caribbean, just south of Princess Juliana St. Martin Airport. Zachary made it. Nice. You didn't make 30, but you made 12. Good job. Yeah, Noodle Game. I'm gonna try 65 knots again. Maybe even less than that. If I can get any less than that, I'll definitely try to win less than that. The only difference of landing this side again is, if you guys saw, was the mountain, that hump right there, right before you get to the runway, which, you know, it's the shortest runway in the world already, but now you have less runway to use because of the mountain. So, so one person has made it. We have one person who's made it, and one person who didn't make it, who died. So we'll see. Guys, what's going on here? You guys know how to fly a pattern? People skipping in line and stuff. We got an A318. We have two A318s now.
Saba Unicum.
Good luck,
Papa
Starly.
Echo
Starly's on
X-ray
final.
Yankee is on final.
I guess we'll be behind
Runway
Shanji
12.
because
Saba
he's
Unicum.
faster anyway, so
Delta
there's
Echo
no way we'll
Foxtrot
pass
Lima
him.
Oscar is on left base. Runway 12.
Alright, so we can go ahead and go flaps 10. Leave the trim at 10%. Wish I could actually like see the airport from here.
Saba Unicum. Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is on final.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn that
Runway
base.
12.
Turn that base. Actually, he's still turning his base. Is he turning base? What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing, so I'm gonna turn base. Alright, report position, left base, runway 12.
Saba Unicum.
Now we're gonna
116 is
have
on left base.
wind
Runway
though.
12.
That's gonna be one thing. Now we're actually gonna have wind. Uh-oh. Runway 12 has claimed one more life. I love it. Sounds like a newscast. Runway 12 has. Oh my God, we almost died just in a crash in the air, man. All right, let's keep turning. Oh wow, let's go ahead and take control and turn because I just missed my turning point. Yeah, Eric, the rendering is messed up. I mentioned that at the last place we flew at. For whatever reason, it shows flaps 20. You can see the runway through the mountain, which you shouldn't be able to see. And so therefore, you don't think the mountain is there, and so you crash. And death number 3. All right. By the way, I definitely recommend you guys to check out like search this airport on YouTube. It's very entertaining. It's crazy. It looks crazy, and to see a plane come to a stop so fast that's not on an aircraft carrier is just crazy to me. Oh no, the 5 people so far have not made it. Runway 12 has claimed 5 lives so far. It is 1 life short from tying with Runway 30. Runway 30, we had 6 deaths.
Saba Unicum.
Right.
Sierra Tango Alpha
There's the runway
Romeo
right
Lima
there.
Echo Yankee is 1 nautical miles to the east at 1,000.
And again, we can't really go by
Inbound
what
for
the
landing.
glide slope or
Will make
GPS
left
approach is
traffic
telling us
for
to do,
runway 12.
except for
Saba
the
Unicum. November 782
the heading,
Sierra is 2 nautical
because
miles to
again,
the northwest
there's a
at
mountain right ahead of it, so I gotta watch out for
Inbound
that.
landing. Will make straight in for runway 12.
Christian Weaver made it. Good job, man. Somebody overran the runway. So is that 6? Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not number 6 or 7 or whatever. Well, no, we got 1 person in front of me. Maybe 2. I think we got 2 people landing in front of me. All right, flaps 30. Go down to 80 knots. 2 miles out from the runway. It's gonna be a little different, maybe, because now we have a headwind. Before we had a tailwind, which is actually speeding us up. So my ground speed right now is 64, which is what we landed at last time. All right, so we're good. Looks like everybody's made it in front. Not everybody, but well, okay, we do have somebody going around. So he didn't die, but he didn't make it either. All right, ground speed 65. Let's go 75. I'm gonna slowly bring it down. Just make sure I don't stall out. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna get over the mountain. I don't know. Trim up more. Okay, I'll try that. 15. We're at 10 right now. Oh, maybe not that much. Ugh. Okay, try that. I'm gonna put brakes on now, so as soon as we touch down, it starts stopping. Starling says, I can land at the most dangerous airport in the world, but I can't land here. Alright, it's gonna go down to 70. It seems to be fine as far as speed. I feel like we're in the air. Like, I don't feel like the plane wants to drop on me yet. My main concern is getting over the mountain right now. It's not even, because if my wheels miss it, my... Alright, go down to 60. If my wheels miss it, my wing, oh, I don't know. 65, 65, 65. Come on, we're stalling. We're stalling. We are stalling. Are we over it? I can't tell if I'm over the mountain yet. We are so close. I might actually land on the mountain. I'm not sure. I don't know where the mountain is. Alright, I'm gonna control. Come on, down, down. Oh, I missed the whole freaking airport. Going around. Going around. I had the nose up so much I couldn't even see where the runway was anymore. Dang, alright.
Saba Unicum.
Let's try it again.
Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar is taking off runway 12. Remaining.
Hey, at least we didn't crash. We know we can get down to 65 though. We do know now we can get down to 65. 60 I don't think was gonna work, but 65 I think will be just fine. We're gonna do a pretty tight pattern this time. I'm not gonna go as far out. Hakai Hadi, Lukla is on the schedule for the week, so don't worry, we'll be going there. I know a lot of people have been requesting that specific airport, and honestly, Lukla Airport is not much different than where we went yesterday. I almost took it off of the tour because I was like, maybe it's too similar to where we landed in France yesterday. All right, so far 5 deaths, 3 survivors. So far on runway 12. Sean NG looks like he's also going around. How far out is he? He is pretty far out. I'm just gonna sequence myself in here behind Starly. So I'm going to turn our early base. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and do everything. So wrong buttons. Sooner. I'm going to go down to 70. There we go. There was a 6. Oh, there was 6. Apparently, those 6 people didn't make it. Somebody's saying. All right. Report position left base runway 12, blue 116.
Saba Unicum, blue 116.
Who's that behind
on
me?
left base, runway 12. Saba Unicum, Delta Echo
Right, we need to be a
Foxtrot
little
Lima
bit lower.
Oscar is on left base, runway 12.
Yeah, Zachary was the first person who died on runway 12, but he somehow made it on the harder side, so good job to him. All right, let's see. We got flaps full. Speed's at 70 knots. We are 1 mile. Payday.
Saba Unicum, Delta Echo Foxtrot
Let's
Lima
see.
Oscar is on
All right,
final,
so I really
runway
need
12.
to make sure we're right in the middle. What's weird is, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my... Oh, you know, wait. Yeah, this is not actually... Oh, are we on 12? We're on 12, that's why. Nice, okay, I can just use that to guide my way in. Let's go 65. And we're all right. So if I can't see, if my nose is up too much, which we're already too fast, I'm gonna go 60. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Right now, my speed is dropping below. My ground speed is 44 knots. That is slow. That is as slow as I've ever flown. I have never flown that slow. All right, where's the airport? There it is. There's a mountain out here. I wish there was some kind of terrain, dang it, that I could see. All right, I'm gonna take control of the speed. We are all over the place right now. Is this mountain? I can't tell. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're dropping. We're dropping. Did we make it? Did we make it? We made it. Nice. Nice. All right. I'm going to unlegitly taxi over here into the grass. But still, we made it. I wish I could see that replay because I don't know even what I did. I have no idea even what I did right there. Oh, great. Here we go with the A380s and stuff. Can you put that thing away? But nobody wants to see that. Can you put that away? Like, that is just loud and obnoxious right now, Sean. Seriously. You have literally, because I know the stream is actually lagged about 20 seconds. You have, okay, cool. I'm about to say, you have 1 minute to get rid of that thing, or I will take measures. All right, let's watch the rest of these guys land here. Oh, crap. Go back. There we go. Death flow. Easy. Piece of cake for him. What's going on, Zocker? Thank you, Noodle Gamer. Wow, he stopped at the taxiway, too. You made that look extremely easy. Was that your first try? Where's my free camera? You're free.
Saba Unicum, Lufthansa 710, taxiing to runway 12.
That was pretty intense. Is that the reason you're still sitting on the runway? Because you want me to see where you landed? Well, good job. Cool. I will be careful as a grade 4 sitting on the runway because, again, you guys know sitting on the runway will definitely get you a real quick violation if you sit there for too long. I believe Sean is on the way in. Wait, no, I thought Sean was in the Cessna citation. Where'd he go? For some reason, he spawned in the A380 out of nowhere. We got 2 more people flying, and we'll watch those guys land. And then that'll actually be it for us for today. And we'll take some photos. We didn't get any photos yesterday. I want to see. Now, I don't see you. I want to see the other guy. I want to see Air China 420. There we go. He's in the A318. Oh, he's the guy who was in the Air China earlier that we were like, did he land it? So we're about to find out if he can actually land that thing. Ferris says he thinks that an A380 could take off here. Well, maybe it can, but I don't want to see it in my stream.
Saba Unicum, Foxtrot Echo Lima India X-Ray 1 is on final.
There he comes.
12.
Let's see, can an A318 make it here? Oh, wow. Good job. Good job. He cleared that mountain like it was nothing. Oh! Is he going to stop in time? Wow, barely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the citation, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened there. But I think that's going to be 6 then. 7. So we can go ahead and say runway 12 took about 12. No, not 12. Runway 12 took about 7 lives, and runway 30 took about 6. So, yeah, pretty close. It's a pretty challenging airport. I'm actually glad to hear somebody like Starly say that it was challenging for him also. I made it on, like, what was it, my 3rd try? Or my 2nd try for 12? And my 1st try for 30. So I'm pretty proud of myself today, too. So, Zachary got stuck when he landed. You know why? Because you probably broke your landing gear when you landed so hard. Usually when you get stuck on landing, it means you broke your landing gear. Fabricio, we are, I don't really know. We're on an island in the middle of nowhere right now. Information is in the description as usual, guys. So you can always look there. But thank you guys again. It was fun. This was actually a lot more fun to me, honestly, than yesterday. Yesterday just kind of it took me way too long to get that right. I don't know what was going on with me, but it took too long. But I'm glad that I was able to get this in a recent amount of tries today. So let's get a photo somehow. I mean, I guess we could take a photo right here. This will be fine. There's not much airport to be photoing. Should we turn around? Let's try turning around, like facing the runway. So basically, where those guys just spawned in front of me, let's face like that. Just line up on that side. I'll just find a spot. I'll probably park next to DHL, and we're gonna have to taxi through each other to do it. So it's not anything really we can do about that. Just don't taxi off of the edge of this mountain here, or you will die and you will not be in a photo. Put the flaps up. So you guys can now say that you've landed at the shortest runway in the world. Oh wait, there's no pushback on this thing, is it? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do circles until I get it right. I'm gonna have to do circles until I get it right. What's going on, Marcel? But don't park in each other, but try to do your best to park next to each other. This is just not gonna work, because there's no pushback on this thing. I should just I should have just stayed where I was. Oh, what I could do, I could just respawn in. Let's just do that. Oh, in the flight.
Echo Charlie Delta Romeo Fox.
And I will respawn in.
To runway 12.
And that's probably going to be the only way for me to get my plane where I actually want it to be. There's only 4 GA parking spots. I guess we'll take that one. I guess we'll take that one. Oh wait, I think I'm probably going to be right on top of somebody. Am I? No, I'm okay. Happy birthday, Marcel. People, he says, turn off your engine. There's people like you who burn the ozone layer. Oh, man. Anyways, I'm probably just going to take a big unorganized group shot here. Because, oh, and I think somebody just died. Who was that? Let's go ahead and start a ramp count. The ramp has claimed 1 life. Unless he's in the air. Yep, the ramp has claimed 1 life. What's going on, Ishan Santania? Oh, man, that's funny. Alright, so I'm just going to take photos from out here, guys. There's not much else to do right now. So, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's Infinite Flight Daily stream. On today's tour, on this week's tour. Wow, look how small the airport is. I barely zoomed out. Look at this, how tiny this runway is. My gosh. Oh man, that is just crazy to me. I'm gonna get a screenshot from here. But anyways, you remember you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got, no matter how short the runway is. Peace, love, and God bless you guys. We're gonna jam out to some music as usual. But before we get out of here, I would like to go ahead and do some shout outs for you guys. I'll go ahead and get some shout out to people who are already in here with us. Let's see, I'm going to click on some names. I'll do you guys first. We got Captain Angel Galvez. Shout out to you. Shout out to Deflo Pilot 2. Deflo Pilot. Shout out to Felix. Shout out to Nermal in the F-16 now. Shout out to Sean NG. Shout out to Infinite Flight Austria Starley. Shout out to, I already clicked on you. Shout out to Chris Weaver. Shout out to Eric in the A318. Congrats, bro. Like, salute to you, man, for making that happen. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have went straight off of the edge of that runway and right into the ocean. Shout out to Dex for spectating for us today, and shout out to I think I already said your name, Angel, who just took off. So we're gonna get some photos when we get out of here. Shout out, and then as far as the chat, shout out to It's Louis the Master, Hake Heidi, Ferris, Marcel, Walking Fruit, all the moderators, Infinite Flight. Shout out to you. Hey all, what's going on? Lebrats, I think I already said you already. Ice Cream Sandwich, Zakir Agario, Zachary Williams, Lucky, LOL 230, Fabricio, Zakir, Fui Lillian. Who else do we have in here? Noodle Gamer, thank you. Alb UK, Chia Wei Long, Christian, I already said you were in here. Aviator Illin, Box Animations, and J Blake Vlogs. If I missed your name, go ahead and leave it in the chat right now so I don't forget you. But other than that, we're good. Successful, we made it. I didn't die at all. No, I didn't die one time this stream. So nice, it got better. I learned from yesterday's mistakes. And I have not died in today's stream. So definitely, guys, if you want to contact me, hit me up on Discord. Discord link is in the description. You can also follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, you can always leave comments on the video or send them to me through Discord or Instagram. Send me your screenshots. Also, I'll be posting all my screenshots to the Discord channel also, and my favorites will be on Instagram. So without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and God bless you.
Saba Unicum, Echo Charlie Delta Romeo Foxtrot is on left base, runway 12. Saba Unicum, Delta Echo Foxtrot Lima Oscar, taxiing to runway 12. Saba Unicum, Echo Charlie Delta Romeo Foxtrot is on final, runway 12.